Hi guys. Skipped a week. Yeah, I like put in my I do a to-do list for each day, and I put in usually I record on Saturdays. Last Saturday I think I got really busy, bunch of crap happening, and then I kept being like, oh, record for YouTube tomorrow, record for YouTube tomorrow, record for YouTube tomorrow, and then forgetting. Or just not wanting to. So we skipped a week. So we are, honestly, when I take check-ins tomorrow, I'll be 8.5 weeks out, which is crazy. But yeah, 9 weeks, 8.5, 9, whatever. I'll record again Saturday for 8, even though not much is, well, it'll just be updates on my protocol. So yeah, these past 2 weeks have been rough life-wise, but also protocol-wise. I'll do protocol first. My fruit, why did I say that so weird? I don't even remember if last week, I don't know. My food took a big hit. One of these check-ins. It wasn't last week, it was the week before last. Where I lost my oats, I lost potato on my rest days. So yeah, my food did take a good hit, and my cardio was up. Right now we're doing a fasted 50, 6 times a week, and then post-workout / PM, 5 times a week, 30 minutes. Pretty much doing, not really any more Stairmaster. My legs weren't recovering very well, and honestly my heart rate, there's just something about the stairs. I'm taller, so the Stairmaster I'm on, I need to be pitched forward, or else my back just hurts. My lower back, I hurt it back in February. Yeah, I hurt my back pretty bad. It honestly didn't feel okay training until April, so I messed up my erectors pretty hard. That sounded funny. But yeah, so if I'm on the stairs, one, it's only one brand of Stairmaster I can be on. It's the Matrix ones, and it's the ones Planet Fitness has. That's how I remember it. And then yeah, I need to be pitched forward, or else my back just fucking hurts the whole time. So it wasn't making sense, especially too now that my food's down and my cardio's higher. My legs just weren't recovering, and my heart rate wasn't getting up quick enough. I just wasn't able to push hard, so we pretty much pulled them. I incline walk, or I do the elliptical. I love the elliptical. Specifically the arc trainer one, because you still could push through your heels and kind of engage your hamstrings, but it takes all the pressure off your hips and your knees, and especially for me, my low back. So doing those. So that's where my cardio's been, and I have a treadmill at home, so I pretty much just crank the incline up, and I'm good. And also I can do it at home and just be sweaty, and my basement gets so hot. So it's perfect to do cardio in, because I'm just dripping sweat the whole time. My basement treadmill's never failed me. I've done literally, well, this is a new treadmill. We got it last year, but the 2 years before that we had a different treadmill, and I was doing cardio down there. So yeah, basement treadmill has never failed. So cardio's up, food's down. I'm still feeling okay. I can tell I am tightening up, which is good. And my weight finally is coming down, which is better. I weighed myself Saturday, yes, and I was 158 point something, but I'm finally in the 150s, which is great. I needed to get a move on. I feel I'm gonna be 145 on stage, which that'd be a 20-pound increase from last year. I feel 140 though, I'll be good, shredded, still full, or at least 140 show day morning. Shredded, able to fill out my glutes, keep round bubbly glutes, and still have good shape and lines and stuff. So yeah, 140 is what we're aiming for. So gotta get a move on. We are, for 8 weeks out, introducing a couple more super supplements. One of them will help me get down to 140, if you can catch my drift. There's 2 that bikini girls use that pretty much help you burn a little bit of fat. I'm already on one. we're introducing another one. And then 2 other things that'll like help me look a little harder. Help my tie-ins look a little crispier. So yeah, that starts 8 weeks out. So Saturday. I did order my new suit. For her, she likes you to order it kind of like 9 to 8 weeks out. She puts waist adjusters on there, so I can always take the waist in. And like for me, my boobs don't go down that much. They are natural. I don't have implants, but they don't go down that much. I keep a full chest. So that really doesn't change. But the waist things, she puts adjusters on. It's valsbikinis, and I do have a code when you order. You can like mention my name and she takes a percentage off. So yeah, and they're way cheaper than like the big box name suits and everything. A fully stoned, like 2-row connector suit. I bought one full price in 2023, my red one, like my red suit. It was $315. If you would have gotten that from like one of the big name ones, it would have been $1,000. It's crazy. And it's free shipping. You don't pay up front, you pay when it's done. It takes her like 4 weeks. So now I order it 9 weeks out, it'll be ready in like, by the time I'm 5 weeks out. So perfect. And she's right in Chicago too, so she like expedite ships it. So yeah, ordered my new suit. Very excited for like this look. I've been on like Pinterest looking at makeup looks. I'm very excited. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be a good one. But yeah, feeling okay. This week I started feeling okay physique wise. Like I can tell I'm coming in the right spots, but I need to come in more. So I'm assuming a push. Well, actually I don't know. Maybe. I'm assuming a push probably like this week, especially starting the other compounds and stuff. So yeah, I do have a stuffy nose, and like I woke up with a sore throat yesterday. So like cardio the past 2 mornings has been rough because my heart rate's been fucking skyrocketing. But like honestly, it's good because I got sick going into Texas 2023, and I lost so much weight in that time being sick because my heart rate was just going. So like a win is a win. There's like a mosquito up on my skylight. It's like outside, but it's bouncing around my skylight like screen. Training is still the same, 5 times a week. I have had to lighten up load on some things. I can tell I'm getting gassed. So we've had to lighten up some movements. We're not pushing as much. We're not pressing as much. We're lightening up some things. We're going more for reps over like numbers, like PRs and stuff. So it's bound to happen. 8 weeks is usually when I feel like it starts to happen too, so makes sense. I think that's it, like protocol wise. Life wise, I had a photo shoot on Saturday with my friend Aiden. And I think he said he's gonna have the pictures to me by tonight, so I'll look at him tomorrow during cardio, because he's like up super late always, so he'll probably send it to me at like 2 in the morning. But it was cute. We did more like a denim, like white tank top, denim, white backdrop sort of look. And I'm really excited for them because they're just like, it's like not about my body, it's more about my face, you know? And they're very pretty. So yeah. Other life things, we did have to put my dog down this past Saturday as well. It was time. She was 13, she had cancer, and like her health was declining like very rapidly. It was like sort of slow at first. It's been like a month and a half, 2 months of like a decline, but like the past week, and especially Friday night into Saturday, it went downhill very fast. She still was like eating, still was drinking, she just couldn't really stand up. And then like you could tell her like proprioception and like her sense of where she was like gone. Her eyes got super crusty. She had this like lump, and then like into her front right leg, the foot was like dead, and just like the lump was really hard, and like she couldn't stand up to pee, couldn't stand up to poop, like you had to hold her. And like it's selfish to make a dog live through that. And then also too, I told my mom, I was like, I got a little scared that I was gonna come downstairs and she was just gonna be dead, like in the living room floor, because we would like wake up, take her outside to pee, and then like she would just like sit in the living room, just like lay down the whole day. and her breathing was super labored. Like, it was selfish. It was time for it to happen. It's still sad, of course, and like weird now not having a dog in the house. We got her when I was 12, so it was 13 years with her. So just weird, but life happens. Life doesn't stop just because you're prepping. Kind of have to like take the wins as they come, but also like life happens, and we know she's happier now. She's in a better place now, because it was like becoming hard for her to just be alive, and also on us too, like having to take her out and like watch her all the time and all that jazz. So yeah, but yeah, that's sort of some of the life stuff. Other life stuff is other life stuff. I did get played by a boy. Crazy. This is why I was single for so long and don't let people in, because I let my guard down and I get played. So yeah. What other updates? I've been in such a baking and a cooking mood. Why can't I speak? I made a coffee cake this morning. I made a homemade coffee cake. I'm gonna make arepas tomorrow morning for my brother for breakfast with like eggs, and I made tostones just now. And I made or assembled a pastelón, but I'm gonna bake it tomorrow. If you don't know what that is, it's basically like Hispanic lasagna. Or Puerto Rican lasagna. That's the best way I could describe it. It's literally maduros, like sweet plantain. You fry it, slice it thin, layer of like seasoned ground beef with like sofrito and peppers and onions and tomato paste, blah blah blah. Layer cheese, and then you do it again. And I make it in like a cast iron skillet, and then you pour egg over it so that way it like holds together. And you cover it with cheese, and then you just bake it. So it literally is like a Puerto Rican lasagna. That's so sacrilegious. But yeah, so I made one of those. I'm gonna bake it tomorrow. Breakfast, I'm gonna make like arepas, eggs, and the tostones, I guess. I don't know if he eats it with that. I made the cinnamon coffee cake. I made pumpkin muffins with pumpkin buttercream filling. Like I used like the Trader Joe's pumpkin butter and like made buttercream frosting and made filling. Those are apparently really good. Got all good reviews. I brought them into work. I made empanadas last week. I've been in such a baking and a cooking mood, and I feel like it's because I'm getting deeper in prep, but also too, like when stuff is happening, I like want to like give my love to people, and that's like where I do it, is like cooking. I want to feed everybody in my house, because like I know everyone's kind of feeling it, so I'm like, you know what I'm gonna do? Cook for all of you. So yeah. Next on my list, I want to make like apple tarts, like little apple tarts. I was gonna make like guava cheese pastries, but I'm the only one who likes those, so like I'm not gonna make them because I'm not eating them. Maybe I might make some, I don't know. That's a later decision, but I kind of want to make like apple tarts. I have puff pastry dough, so it's kind of like, what do I want to make with that? But apple tarts would be good. Or if I made like an almondy sort of like tart, like an almond croissant vibe, but like did it in puff pastry. But also apple makes sense because it's almost October. I'll probably end up making little apple tarts, and also that's very easy. It's literally just like apples with like lemon juice and brown sugar and cinnamon, and then you just like put them in the tart and bake it. Like, it's so easy. My nose is so stuffy. So yeah, took myself on a little day date today. I got dressed like a normal human and went out, took myself out. I'm gonna take myself out again tomorrow because I don't work tomorrow. And yeah, I feel like that's it. Alright, I'm gonna record again. Oh, I take check-ins tomorrow morning for 8.5 weeks out, and then I'll take check-ins again Saturday? Friday or Saturday? Saturday is when I take check-ins again, yeah. For 8 weeks out, and that's when I'm gonna record again, because I can't let myself skip another week. So, alright, Pookies.